Happy 4th of July, friends, and happy birthday, America. Today we celebrate Independence Day, and I thought a fun way of doing so is to take a trip to Epcot to start a series that I have been talking about doing for a really long time. I'm Danny702, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to Epcot. I have been wanting to do a detailed tour at each of the pavilions here at Epcot, sort of similar to the way that I did resorts back in Las Vegas, but after things shut down, they have been very slow to reopen all of the things inside of the pavilions. Like, some of the restaurants are still closed, some of the stores are still closed. But since it's Independence Day and the America Pavilion is one of the pavilions that's fully open, it's pretty much a perfect day and a perfect place to start that series. So let's explore. Let's grab a bite to eat, maybe a drink, maybe we'll catch a show. Let's just get into the good old American spirit. Epcot is such a fun and unique park. Now, there are two main areas here at Epcot. In the front we have Future World, and then the back end of the park we've got World Showcase, where we are heading today. Future World is broken into different pavilions as well, but it's mostly made to showcase the future, with rides and attractions showcasing the progress of new technology. It's currently under heavy construction and getting a major facelift, which I guess is progress in itself. And then there is the back of Epcot, which is home of World Showcase. There are 11 pavilions representing countries from all around the world. We have Canada, the United Kingdom, France, Morocco, Japan, the United States, Italy, Germany, China, Norway, and Mexico. The America Pavilion is located all the way in the back, or I guess you can look at it as in the middle of World Showcase. And we have arrived at the American Pavilion because today it's all about the US of A. Even though I had to take off my 4th of July Mickey ears because it started raining and it clashed with my umbrella, that's okay. We're celebrating today. You will find a few things within this pavilion, like the America Adventure, which is a show featuring really cool animatronics. There's also an outdoor amphitheater that hosts all kinds of acts, from in-house shows to really big named acts. There's a really good quick service restaurant called the Regal Eagle, which is one of my favorite places to eat at Epcot. The American Heritage Gallery has revolving exhibits, and there's a shop called Art of Disney that I have yet to explore. Then there are a few booths that offer different food and drink options and spots if you are drinking all around the world. The main building is styled in a classic English Georgian style from the late 1700s. It's the People's Mansion, inspired by buildings in the US like the Monticello and Independence Hall. This is where the American Adventure Show is located. I did read that the building uses a forced perspective to make a 5-story building appear to be a 2.5-story building, which is a really cool effect. I mean, if that's true, I seriously had no idea that this is a 5-story building. The lobby is sometimes used for Voices of Liberty because the acoustics in the hall sound amazing. They're a fantastic a cappella group, and they're currently doing shows in the outside theater, but I have watched them in here during Christmas, and it definitely gets you into the holiday spirit. There are some really inspiring quotes and paintings in here. Some of them say they are done by Walt Disney Engineering, like this one here. Jack Martin Smith, 1982, Westward Ho, Walt Disney Engineering. What a beautiful painting. They currently have a display in here all about jazz. I believe there's a movie from Disney called Soul, The Soul of Jazz, an American adventure. Because it really doesn't get more American than jazz, right? I think they say jazz is basically America's gift to the world. When I was in Vegas, I really wanted to see Lady Gaga's residential at the Park MGM. She had 2 different shows. She basically did her modern music, but then she also had like a jazz standards show where she sang sometimes even with Tony Bennett. Never got to see it. Really wish that I would have at some point while we were in Vegas. Okay, how cool is this? This says it's Louis Armstrong's trumpet from 1974. It says it's courtesy of the Louis Armstrong House Museum. So this was his horn. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And whatever this is along the walls in this blocked off section, this is friggin' amazing. What the heck? They're like bronze statued, but they're embedded into the wall somehow. That's really cool. The American Heritage Gallery has art pieces that represent different American Indian tribes from across the US, some contemporary Native artists, and also some artifacts from the past. Ooh, I came in here at the right time. There's no one else in here. creating tradition, innovation, and change in American Indian art. I don't know if it's a real tree, but it looks freaking awesome. It looks like it's carved out of like a humongous redwood or something. These displays are absolutely gorgeous. They have these covered baskets made from the early 1900s. And then over here, there's a couple hats. This display is saying it's from California and Hawaii. There's a display from the Southwest, including this really cool skateboard painting. Wow, that's so cool. The Southeast and some beautiful Indian dresses. A lot of the pavilions inside of EPCOT World Showcase don't have museums like this that basically showcase the culture and some of the history. It's really, really cool to see. You can go to each land and learn a little bit about each and maybe get a drink at each while you're at it too. But I guess if you do that, you won't retain very much of what you saw and learned during the day. Oh, I just found a secret elevator. It looks like it's just a door and it says cast members only. But look, I'm pretty sure this is the elevator that'll get you upstairs to the theater. This is a 30-minute show highlighting well-known leaders and pioneers in America like Mark Twain and historic presidents of the past. The hall that takes you into the theater has flags hanging from the ceiling. There are colonial flags, some from the Revolutionary War, and just different forms of stars and stripes throughout the years. There are 35 animatronics in the show, and we hear stories about events that took place in the U.S. and changed the course of history. The theater is a decent size, and really any place you sit will be a good view of the show because the screen is humongous. Then there's these life-size statues which are known as Spirits of America. They represent freedom, heritage, pioneering, self-reliance, knowledge, adventure, individualism, innovation, tomorrow, compassion, and last but not least, independence. It's such an inspiring show. The soundtrack is absolutely beautiful, but the animatronics in here are freaking amazing. I would love to see the backstage area because there's so many scenes pop in and out throughout the whole half-hour show. I'm sure it's like extremely expansive. They come out from underneath the stage. That would be so cool to get a backstage look one of these days. The American Garden Theater is usually jamming with all kinds of musical acts. They have the candlelight progressional here during the holidays, but they also do have really big bands during their festivals at Epcot. And this is where I saw Hanson about 2 years back at E to the V, and I am really, really hoping that they bring back bands as soon as possible because I am dying to get in and see some live music, see some live bands, get in a pit. There's probably no pit here at Disney, but nevertheless, I had the time of my teeny bopper life when I saw Hanson. That festival is next. That's the very next festival that's coming up, and they haven't announced any bands at all. As far as like big name acts, they're gonna have some in-house again, and maybe some local bands as well. Soon. Art of Disney used to be in the front of Epcot but was moved in 2019. It looks like you can view and purchase beautiful pieces as well as a few souvenirs in here. They have some Soul specific merchandise. I really gotta watch this movie. The only reason why I haven't is because I heard that it's a tearjerker. And I really got to be prepared for one of those. Most of the Disney/Pixar movies are like that. You really got to get ready to basically bawl your eyes out. Oh, this is so cool. Celebrating 50 most magical years at Walt Disney World. And as you can see, we've got Captain Rex there. There's a Country Bear, Figment, Orange Bird, and then is that the Yeti from, is it? I don't know. Okay, I'm kind of guessing this one, but maybe the Yeti over at Everest. That's cool. But this lunch pail is amazing. There are some really good paintings in here, especially some that I've never seen before. Look, Rocketeer, but also Robin Hood. You hardly ever see anything Robin Hood inside of the parks. One of my favorite Disney movies too. Okay, get me out of this store before I buy everything. The Disneyland Castle with the partner statue. I have been looking for the Disneyland Castle for a while. Even when Epcot does their art festival, I have come multiple times trying to find a picture like this. This might be the one. Let's see, $150. I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to save up for that, but now I know where to get it. And now it's time for the good stuff, the food. There are multiple places where you can stop and get some food and drinks here at the America Pavilion, which is a really good thing because I am getting pretty hungry. And as you're walking by, you can't help but smell the delicious funnel cakes. Take a few steps more and you'll smell some amazing barbecue. We're at a good location here. Regal Eagle Smokehouse Craft Drafts and Barbecues is the main restaurant in the pavilion. Somewhat new as it opened last year, and it is among my favorites here at EPCOT. If you're looking for some really good barbecue at a decent price, Regal Eagle is going to be your jam. EPCOT is really unlike any other theme parks when it comes to food because most of the places here are absolutely excellent and you really can't go wrong. Regal Eagle is legit. It is definitely worth multiple stops if you're at EPCOT. It's so good and decently priced. I've been here maybe 3 times now and I'll definitely be back again soon. I've done a video here when they first opened. If you want to see some of the food, I will add a link below. But actually, I might still have unused footage from the last time Eddie and I came and we ate here at Regal Eagle, and I will add that in now. We're here at the Regal Eagle Smokehouse Craft Drafts and Barbecue. We have ate here before. Actually, we ate here when they opened, maybe like the first week or so, and we're back because it is so good. We're doing our mobile order now and then we'll head inside. It didn't take very long for our food to be ready. Oh my gosh, Eddie, why do I always want what you got instead of what I got? Every single time. So I got the pork butts. And so it's just side of meat. You get a little thing of Texas toast. I also got some onion rings, which is weird because I normally hate onions, but I don't mind onions inside of an onion ring or onions when it's animal style. And Eddie, what did you get? The brisket sandwich. Holy cow, that looks so good. You pick your sauces now instead of going up and getting them yourself. And you also got a side of beans, baked beans.
Yeah, baked beans with burnt ends.
Baked beans with burnt ends inside of it?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. All right, we are hungry. Absolutely fantastic. I seriously have never been let down by the food here at EPCOT. Even the quick restaurants like here at Regal Eagle. And most of the other theme parks I normally don't eat at unless I really have to because I'm really hungry. But the food here at EPCOT, every time it has been so good. And barbecue at Regal Eagle does not fail. Even the onion rings are really good. Look how thick this is. And it's not super oniony. Yeah, the flavor isn't like, oh, too much onion. Texas toast, we love Texas toast. What I did, I kind of made like my own little sandwich, was to put a little bit of Texas toast, get a little bit of the meat. And the meat is perfectly like textured. It's smoked just the right amount. It's barbecued just the right amount. It's tender. It's excellent. The Regal Eagle is themed after Sam Eagle from the Muppets. Check out this sign. A salute to all cook-offs, but mostly barbecue. 2 thumbs up for Regal Eagle here at the America Pavilion. Oh, I guess we've got 4 thumbs up, right? Wait, I'm holding the camera on my other one, but I'm secretly...
So we got 3.
Yeah. No, look.
1, 2, 3.
4. Over here.
Okay.
4 thumbs up. Over to the right side, close to the Japan Pavilion, is going to be this little tiny funnel cake stand. It smells insanely good over here. So let's check out the menu. They do have a few different types of funnel cakes. There's your classic with sugar, but they also have a cookies and cream funnel cake. Oh my God. This is the one that I've got my eye on. It's a mini funnel cake. They've got it topped with lemon cheesecake ice cream, blueberries, and powdered sugar. Kind of has a red, white, and blue theme to it, just a little bit. I don't know. We're going to keep looking around and see what catches our eye the most. The next stop is Blocks in Hand, which states since 1612 somehow. Somebody will tell me about that. But here is the menu. Now this is mostly adult beverages. They have a beer flight, including a beer and cider flight. There is a whole bunch of different beers, an IPA, a hard cider, strawberry magic hard cider. Oh man. That sounds awesome. Oh, you can also get a Mickey pretzel with cheese, and then they do have this here. There is a Arendelle Aqua Lemonade. So it's a frozen ale smoky blackberry moonshine with Minute Maid premium lemonade and cotton candy flavor. Yikes. And you betcha that America does have some booths for the festival. So this one here, we're still at Flower and Garden Festival. That's going to be ending very soon though, because on July 15th, Food and Wine will be coming. This is the Magnolia Terrace. I just noticed here that the flowers are red, white, and blue. That is so cool. Disney and their theming, they thought of everything. This is the current menu over at Magnolia Terrace. They have a crawfish étouffée. I had that when we were at the Mardi Gras Festival at Universal, and it was so insanely good. It definitely has a Mardi Gras feel over here. There's pecan cake with maple whipped cream and a pecan praline. And then they also have adult drinks, of course. Oh, geez. The sweets are calling my name today. The menus at the food booths do change for the festivals though. I do remember for the Festival of Holidays, they had some really good, like traditional American turkey dinners over here with stuffing and mashed potatoes, all the fixins. I didn't try it, but my friends did, and I was so jealous of it. It looked so good. And then nearing the end of the pavilion, down this way is another restroom, but also where you are entering currently for the Smokehouse. In front of Regal Eagle Smokehouse is this area where you can get some cocktails, a draft beer, hard cider, wine, and non-alcoholic specialties. There's a couple of things over here, but this frozen mint julep sounds so good. Jim Beam bourbon, citrus, and mint. Just your plain frozen mint julep, but I don't know, there's something about that that sounds awesome. Texas Mule, frozen classic strawberry daiquiris, Tennessee lemonade, oh my god. Oh, moonshine sour. See, I'm driving, so I'm probably not going to go with anything with alcohol in it tonight. But these non-alcoholic specialties sound pretty darn good too. Berry sparkler and a frozen iced tea lemonade. I might try to find something that has like a 4th of July theme to it though. And then there's Fire and Drum Tavern, which always has a really long line. I have never actually looked at this menu though. Oh yeah, I smell that popcorn. They do have turkey legs here too. So Mickey pretzel with cheese sauce. They have hot dogs. There's a frozen slushie. So that kind of has a red, white, and blue theme to it. Also root beer floats and a couple different beers too. There's a sign here promoting a red, white, and blue kind of slushy ice cream drink. It's called the Half Note Float. But it was very, very similar to the American Dream, which is what I got. And they have that on the menu all the time. And this just sounded really, really good, as well as being just a little bit cheaper. I got the American Dream just because it was classic red, white, and blue. So what it is a slushy drink and ice cream. Strawberry Fanta slushy, blue raspberry Fanta slushy, and then just vanilla ice cream in the middle. It's so pretty! Kind of the perfect drink for 4th of July. I'm excited about this. I haven't had any sweets in kind of a while because just on a certain dietary restrictions currently. But this is my cheat day. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. It tastes like an icy, but I love icy, so this is perfect for me. We gotta get to that ice cream. I wonder if I can mix it up a little bit too. Oh my god. And I am drinking it in the rain right now, protecting the camera with the umbrella, but I had to drink it in front of the America Pavilion. It is Independence Day, and we are doing a tour of the America Pavilion, so definitely worth it. Worth the, I think it was about $6, and worth drinking it in the rain. Cheers, friends. Ooh, I just got some of the ice cream. This is bomb! Yeah, I'm gonna recommend you get the America Dream and then hang out and maybe watch Voices of Liberty, which are playing right now right behind us. One negative about this drink, because they give you the paper straw, and my paper straw is definitely falling apart. Oh yeah, it just broke in half. You're gonna need probably a spoon, because once you get down to the ice cream, it's getting a little thick down there. I found myself a spoon and a seat so I can come over and enjoy a little bit of the Voices of Liberty doing their thing.
The Voices of Liberty!
Yay! And I think that about wraps it up for our American adventure here at the American Pavilion. I hope you guys got a good look at everything that they have here at this pavilion. It was really fun being able to explore it. We'll definitely be back to EPCOT to do the other pavilions very soon. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for joining me, and I love you. Happy 4th of July. Peace. Did you guys know that there is a Hurricane Elsa on its way to Florida right now? It's supposed to be here, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday. It probably won't be much of a hurricane when it gets to Orlando, but how weird and random is that? Hurricane Elsa, very well named for Disney World. And fun fact, we were one letter away from being Hurricane Danny. So they go in order, in alphabetical order, and they did have a tropical storm Danny or something like that. It wasn't impressive, it wasn't a hurricane, but I thought that would be kind of funny. Hurricane Danny now on its way to Orlando.